But if there is another man in England with such singular powers, how is it that neither the police nor the public have ever heard of him, let alone myself?
Ah, he's very well known in his own circles.
Where then?
The Diogenes Club. It is the oddest club in London, and my brother one of the oddest men. I suppose you wish to meet him.
Well, of course I do. Even if it's just to prove that he exists.
Then you shall. This afternoon. He has come across the most singular problem, which he thinks might interest me. What do you make of it all, Watson?
I make nothing of it. It's a most mysterious business.
And yet there are graver issues hanging from this affair than at first sight appear.
What are you going to do?
To smoke. It is quite a three-pipe problem, and I beg that you won't speak to me for 50 minutes. Come, Watson.
You are yourself a medical man.
Retired army surgeon.
My hobby has always been the study of nervous disease. I should, of course, like to make it an absolute speciality. But a man must take what he can get first. However, this is beside the question. And I do appreciate, Mr. Holmes, how very valuable your time is. The fact is that a singular train of events has occurred recently at my house in Brook Street, and tonight they came to such a head that I felt it was impossible to wait another hour before asking for your advice and your assistance.
You are very welcome to both. Let me have a detailed account of the circumstances which have disturbed you.
Well, one or two of them are so trivial that I am almost ashamed to mention them. But the matter is so inexplicable, and the recent turn it has taken so elaborate, that I shall lay it all before you, and you shall judge what is essential and what is not. I am a London University man, and I am not unduly singing my praises when I say I was a very promising student. And it was thought a distinguished career lay before me. However, there was one great stumbling block.
Money?
Indeed, Doctor, money. I needed capital not only to practice, but also to get out of the squalid rooms I was forced to rent. I could not expect my patients to trust me if I could not afford the proper equipment.
Yes, I've seen it happen to too many of us. I myself was obliged to go into the army in order to follow my career.
Indeed. I had thought of abandoning my own career, except for one sudden and unexpected incident.
Exactly what kind of incident?
Miss Hunter is now head of a private school in Walsall, where, I gather, she has met with considerable success. Herr Holmes, your verdict.
An admirable account, Watson.
Oh, you don't think I've put too much color and life into it?
Oh, my dear friend, I humbly defer such considerations to your excellent literary judgment.
Good.
Watson, if Noel St. Clair is alive and well, why doesn't he come home and demonstrate the fact?
Well, presumably because he's not alive and well.
Yes, but this letter.
Could have been written at any time. Perhaps under duress. It could even be a skillful forgery.
And the signet ring?
Easily removed. Especially if the victim is dead.
Indeed. Proceeding on the hypothesis that Neville St. Clair is dead, how did he meet his death?
Well, clearly he was murdered.
By whom?
Well, the police think it was this chap Boone. I see no reason to disagree with the police. Except...
Except what?
You say he's a cripple.
Yes.
How severe is his disability?
It's only a slight limb.
Well, my medical experience tells me that when there is a weakness in one limb, it's very often compensated for by exceptional strength in the others. You're not convinced?
This man is a professional beggar. He's well known in the city. He's well liked in the city. I've seen him many times. He has a remarkable faculty for repartee with which he delights his many clients.
He sounds harmless. Why, therefore, did the police arrest him rather than the Lascar?
That is the very question that I put to Inspector Bradstreet. Everybody, as far as I can ascertain, appears to be telling the truth. I cannot see an overall pattern. Can you see a pattern, Watson?
Oh, I see no pattern. But I do see a woman who, despite all objective circumstances, still believes that her husband is alive. And you've said on many occasions that the impression of a woman may be more valuable than the conclusion of an analytical reasoner.
But if he is still alive, where is he?
I have no idea. But I do have an urgent request. It's now well past 4 in the morning. May I go to sleep?
Certainly.
Thank you.